Any better? I'm hoping that does it. I don't know why it reset itself again. Okay, cool. What nonsense. Hi! Happy holidays. And thank you so much for that resub. Um, I have no idea how long this stream will be because my entire plan is to go to the 3 servers that I have done Secret Santas on and um, see what my Secret Santas gave me. And that could take a very short amount of time or it could take more time. I'll probably also show what I did because it's 2 off. Well, but this is the Freshers Club, which is all decorated for holiday time. Love the floating candles and signs. I'm so confused. And again, I'm usually confused. Okay, got it. Another tunnel's this way, and the Fresher Village is come out of here and take a right. Okay, we're not going to the Fresher Village. We are going to the Christmas area, which, if you have watched Tango's stream from Saturday, you've already seen. Saturday? I think it was. Yes, it was Saturday. You'll have already seen the Christmas area. Why am I not flying? I don't know. Alrighty. No. So there is apparently also another tunnel, which I have never found. But it is much more fun, in my opinion, this way. It's more magical, and it's more seasonally fitting. Add this on the up. That's yep. There we go. Might be popping in and out, hanging in the living room with your parents on mobile. Okie doke. Totally get that. Thank you for popping by at all. Ginger cat named Gingerbread here. This is our Christmas area, which I was too intimidated to build in, which literally everybody would say I'm being silly, and I agree. But also look at it all. We have, of course, the leg lamp from Christmas Story. We've got hockey rink. This must be Pendle's build. So many amazing builds here. All kinds of stuff. I will also show off the one that I helped with. And when I say helped, I mean literally placed blocks in the walls. Got Mr. Heat Miser and Cold Miser from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Which I'm like, way to make me feel old. Even Tango didn't get that reference, and he can't be that much younger than me. Just can't be. All right, so up here, have Christmas's build, which is Santa checking his naughty or nice list. Charm. You know. You get the reference? Do you think I'm fine? Okay. Yeah. Got the naughty list on the left. I think I have to go up a bit. Still have jump boost? We do not. Should be able to. Oh, no, you have to be up overhead to see it. Body. Nice. Yeah, it's hard to do with rocketing. Worked much better with Tango Checky. So the naughty list is on the left, the nice list is on the right, and basically both lists helped. So have Molter, Wired, Dr. Cutie Pie, Conifer, naughty list, Yada, Heisman, Joe Host, NG is me, and TLDR, long to read, on the nice list. Literally just placing a scadzillion blocks for these walls. My contribution. The concept and design and everything is Christmas, and I'd everything here is hilarious. I mean, we've got the reindeer AT-AT. Have this where it's a present that's also a house. The Santa Gordon. Then we have all the gifts. And I do already know where mine is because I have seen it on the outside. I was just poking around to see what everybody had done. And it was suggested that we might want to rebuild our gifts showing them as being opened, which I think is a really cool idea. It's not a requirement by any means, but so in this Secret Santa, we were asked to give our Secret Santa some idea, and I had to really think about that. I wasn't sure what I would want. Actually, this one's me. And my ideas, like what do I actually need? Well, I'm building a giant acacia tree, so I need a gazillion acacia logs, and they're a pain in the neck to farm. As much as I love to chop wood, I'm going to need a lot more than I am having fun chopping. So I'm like, okay, there's one suggestion. Maybe somebody's actually invented a tree farm that works with acacia trees. Most of them don't because of weird ways they branch. Alternately, I said, maybe an hour or two of time help me light up my base. I'm guessing by the choice of design for the present that they went with a bunch of acacia logs, which is awesome. But they could also be, thinking I would assume that, and it's going to be, I don't know, but let's see. Why? And ancient debris and diamond block? What? Diamond ore. And ancient what? Huh? Okay. Okay. A bazillion torches. Acacia leaves. and acacia logs. Oh my goodness. Happy holidays, Nursing Geek. I saw on your Twitch page that you are a writer, so I made a $25 donation to 826 National. I'm not sure what that is, but I presume it is a that promotes writing. That is so cool. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. You're a secret Santa, Aaron as a chimp. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay. So, oh, and there's more diamonds behind there. Wow. I kind of don't want to. Well, I mean, I've got my silk axe, so it's not going to hurt anything anyway. I kind of don't want to take those down. That's just so cool. I will absolutely take the torches and leaves and logs, though. Ooh. Well, it's not like sleeping is going to accomplish anything. So, but they're part of the gift, so I should take them. And yes, Aaron as a chimp. Obviously, you checked my Twitch page, so it is very possible you're watching the pod. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so generous. We'll go ahead and take these because they are part of the gift. It's funny because as I was figuring out what to put for a quest, I'm like, well, I imagine that we're expecting that you're going to ask for like really valuable stuff like diamonds and netherite and stuff, but that just feels weird to ask for and isn't necessarily what I need. But they are also always things that can be used. Very cool. Oh, and the ha! I love it. I love the that's amazing, and I'm going to leave that somehow. Okay. So, how are we going to make this look unwrapped? First, have to do something like that. And mob spawns are turned off here, or at least they were. I hope they still are. Okay, how about other blocks? Like I don't have plenty to choose from. Need something. Actually, more than one something. To where place that. Okay. I think the trapdoors might also help with this. Fact. Might reposition that one that way. I think to really, in fact, I might need to throw a slab on top of there, which is certainly doable. Got a crafting table right here. I think that will give that the depth it needs. It might need another stair. Have the this one needs to go. That. Let's see. All right, the ribbon looks undone at least. That sword. Um. Yeah. Or these. Might want like 2 more stairs for all those ribbons back. And I think this out of here. Okay. Yeah. More on each side. Um. Oh, now I'm gonna have to do that from up top. No. Here. Okay. Hey, I think that gives the appearance of it being an opened gift. Yeah? I don't know if I said or started to say, but one of the reasons it was suggested that we um, either leave the um, box that our gift came in or even make it look like it's been opened is because when it comes to the world download, um, this area will look more festive. Are still um, presence here, and I thought that made a lot of sense. I'm actually going to leave the lectern in, so so that also available. So amazing. Like, not just a really cool gift for here, but also a donation. Now, let me find out what Six National is. That is apparently a writing related charity that I am not familiar with. So I'm gonna hop over, ask Google. National Youth Writing, the largest youth writing network in the country. We support 826 chapters, publish young writers, and equip educators to help every student discover the power and joy of writing. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Aaron is a chimp. That is awesome. I feel like maybe I should leave that open too, because how else would anybody other than me know to go look in there, right? That is so cool. All right. Well, I'm not going to attempt to do a comprehensive tour because, as was demonstrated by me attempting to show Christmas's bill, that's best done in Korean. So therefore, Tango's video to experience that. Although, let me see if I can find the ride, which I presume the magic is her. I don't remember where it is relative to everything else. Or, you know, not. Oh yeah, somebody built an entire Elytra course inside a snow globe. This server, not at all surprisingly, is very into its minigames. There's the camel. All right. Let me see if I can figure out how this magic works. First of all, give Elliot the count. All right, so take one cactus to feed Elliot. Feeding per player. And it spits out a diamond block at you. Hence the one per player. Now, what I don't know is how to get on the camel. A little mind. Lawsuit from Light Horizon. Feel free to read. Of camel snatching, use of famed trademark Elliot the camel, mocking the beautiful, shameful thing, shamed things of all camels. Not cease the aforementioned activity. A lawsuit will be commenced against you if the activity continues. Order district court again. Matter. We will also seek monetary damage trial. Hopefully, this recourse is necessary. We have our own interest. So you not confirm by the 25th day of December 2023 that you will cease violating our agreement. A lawsuit will be commenced. Sincerely, Light Horizon on behalf of Elliot the King. Okay. So yes, these are the folks who were involved in building this. Light Horizon being one of them. And Mirabella and Yada. Where the camel is for the ride. Don't know how that works. I'm not bumping into any entities. So I think maybe the camel is gone. But there was a magic camel. Various abilities. Again, I'll just say go watch Tango's straight VOD on his second channel. It is well worth it. It's quite the and for that build of Christmases, we were still building walls while Tango was going around other things. I'd messaged the mods, please make this last, so that we could get those walls all the way up. And as we did, he made it one of the last stops. Once we were done, I logged off to go watch the stream and then logged back in. Oh. Which was on top of this train over here. There's always panic building on servitors, yes. Yeah, I'm not about to win any parkour challenges anytime soon. I did manage to get up there that day, but I believe that's not happening today. Not. That's why this is working. Go through. Okay. Let me grab some more rockets, because then the other thing I will show is what I made for my Secret Santa, which is elsewhere. I think I did leave them a thing here. Actually, let me check that. Airs, hello? I did leave them a gift here. Directing them to their gift, because they had actually asked for a thing this way relative to else. And yes, it looks like they have. Nope, it's not it. It's this one. Don't know. It's not it either. What I get for using like similar colors and build style to everybody else. Here we go. So it does not look like this has been opened. Okay, but you know, secret's out. Wreck it Will, I was your Secret Santa. Are watching, which would surprise me. Wrong place. Now I'm all confused. Guess I went further around than I realized. In through this way. Okay. Hey, Roosty. Not to be confused with Rusty. Good job keeping an eye on things. Okay. We're back at spawn. And can go through. Down the east tunnel. And this, I was kind of surprised to receive as a request, but it's apparently a tradition on the server. So I was actually kind of happy to get it because it gave me a chance to do something a little challenging. So we have this thing called Statue Valley. There are various statues. Oh, so Will has opened it already. Okay. I wasn't sure what to build. The request was just build a statue in Statue Valley. So I looked up Will's skin on NameMC and recreated it. Dinner back in a bit. Okie doke, have a good dinner. This is definitely not as skilled a statue as I've seen others do, but I figured that was a place to start from, at least, since I really had no idea what to build. And by the end of the season, going by, did I leave those behind? Or is that from all the wool covering this? Yeah, that's from all the wool that was covering this, and there were some shroom lights in top to keep from having a mob farm. So I had included, and so similarly, Will had given multiple choice options, and had suggested, 100,000 cherry logs. I'm like, I'm not 100,000 cherry logs, but I will do a whole bunch of cherry logs surrounding. So there was one shulker in the present at the Christmas district that had just the written book inside, giving the coordinates of the statue, and surrounded with cherry logs. And this shulker was almost full of cherry logs, 20 stacks plus in the center, mending F5 shears, mending on breaking F5 shears would probably still quite survive the whole undoing of this because a lot to cover up. But there are already some really cool builds here. That's one of our wool farms. There are 4 that are spread out so that they are not loaded at the same time, but they surround this area so that they are loaded anytime somebody's anything. Wow. This head looks like it should have more depth to it lying this way. Darn it. And this was a wrapped gift as well. So in the similar tradition, somebody received a statue of a cookie with a little garden area. So this was actually for a drop. Who is one of the mods who get cookies from every time then. So that makes sense. Buy the cookie. So yeah. Also a reindeer, I want to say, over this way. There we go. Yeah, Rudolph, in fact. Another one of the wool farms. So that is Santa from Titancraft. Now, since we're on East Hallway anyway, I'm gonna my base. Rooms. And there's mine. Yes, I still need to do something about this tunnel. Not sure what. I know there is lava above it. Or if it's just a hatch or if it's one lake. That's going to be one of the figure out. But also, I definitely want this to be pliable, and I want to figure out how to transition it from the cherry of the tunnel, which this is hilarious. This will be the reverse of the Barbie Land tunnel, where I had to transfer from a very autumny themed tunnel to, and I don't think I did it very well, sort of very pink and white, although I used the cherry logs and some mangrove leaves to try to at least a transition in color and tone. Here I need to go from springy cherry blossom everywhere to savannah. So similar like orange brown palette. I don't know what that looks like yet. I have not figured out. So, and yes, it needs to be much bigger so you can actually fly down it. This is painful. But it makes sense to go back to my base so I can bring the logs there because that's where they're going to get used. And the leaves, because yes, all the leaves. Well, I realized after I wrote that and submitted it, that it's like I probably should have mentioned leaves. Well, but they read my mind or watched my VODs, also possible. Okay, we are. I think that is just. Oh, also because I had missed Fresher's party where the advent calendar was launched. Grimber brought me that variety of resources. A Fresher's Christmas cookie, not to be confused with drop cookie, but I should take that and box. Not that those will get eaten. I'm still annoyed with myself that I ate my Welcome to Titancraft cookie. Have the infinity on them, and silly me, I know better. Obviously, that's going to mean nothing on a cookie. Come on. But it's also weird to see a cookie with an enchantment on it. All right, let's get the details out. Oh, I should probably these goodies away too. I think we have room now in chests. See, that is accurate. Yes. Right. And let's put the, you know what? Have dedicated acacia log chest. I am going to have to do some thinning out of our security force here because much. I did manage to finally separate out the villagers at least somewhat. I have 3 in here though, and that's a problem. That down to 2. You know, maybe I did get the 3rd one out of there. No, there is still a 3rd one in there. But no. There should definitely not. You do not have an unclaimed bed here. Why? Why? Why more villager, baby? I don't need another villager. Ah. All right. Well, that, I take all the beds away, but I might. And I don't want to make them all have to be isolated either. These 2 aren't also reproducing, are they? No. Good. We have only 2 here. That's the thing, is you need to keep the villagers down to no more than 2. Apparently these 2 farmers are able to throw food at each other and have more baby villagers even without an unclaimed bed. I don't understand. Not how villager mechanics work as far as I know. Anyway. Alright, which one of these is for acacia logs? No. There and these. Keep the just in just I do have room in my ender chest, which is odd. All right. So I said I was going to be server hopping. That is my time for craft. Let's head over to, and I have to change instances, so I'm actually going to throw up the burb screen and over to Solidera server. Oh. Hey. Ooh. There we go. All right. Fair night. Apparently not night. So, well, it's about to be night. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a brewing setup here now, and our brewing supplies are all in here, including interesting assortment of options. Lady Vivian, my base mate, our server, is known for her potions brewing and for specifically the creating boxes for the Curious Cocktail enchantment. So we bought some shulkers and got a hold of traded for, because nobody was selling either brewing stands or blaze rods or um, netherwort, and neither of us is big on attacking fortresses, nor did we. There is one in relation to spawn, and we don't have our own, because there's not a whole lot of point really establishing another portal when you've got another that's going to set, and you have warps to get to most. Um, so there's less motivation to like elaborate another time. So you don't have landmarks to things like um, oh, more sleeping to speed the night up. Okay. Um, yeah. So I ended up posting in the Discord. Does anybody have any blaze rods and/or netherwort sale or trade? Because I'm not finding them in any of the shopping areas. And somebody was willing to set up a trade, so it's a brewing stand with plenty of more blaze rods to get big powder to fuel it. And I was able to get hold of the ingredients for the potions that various cocktail advancement. So we both gave the same gift to our Secret Santas. And they, if they're not interested in getting that advancement, then they just have a whole bunch of max length splash potions. That's how you make it. The Furious Cocktail kit is you make all the required potions for having all the effects at the same time. You make them as long as it's possible to extend them to be, so you give all of them redstone, where you make them splash potions, and then put them in there in the shulker box in order of duration. So starting with all the 8-minute. Um, so and then a bucket of milk. After all that, you probably want to get rid of all. We have received our gifts. Lady Vivian's gift here. Mine is over here. Shingi kept and shulker box with all kinds. Oh my goodness, all kinds of cute things. A netherite upgrade. Thank you very much. Name tags, very handy. Flash potions of weakness will be helpful if I manage to get us villagers. Some regen potions, nice. Some dragon's breath. So this is somebody who probably saw that I had posted in the Discord that we need spring related stuff. Plus sniffer eggs and some pitcher pods and torchflower seeds already. I am definitely going to have to plant some of those right away. I love those flowers. And a whole bunch of iron and some dark oak saplings, which is awesome because that is one we don't have. Some cherry saplings, which we do now have, but didn't time. Or didn't originally. Very cool. And some honeycomb. Great. Thank you very much, Secret Santa. So it's interesting how the expectations vary on whether Secret Santa's identity is revealed after after the gift is given, and it looks like on this server pretty much it's not. So I'm glad I didn't sign the book that went with my gift, because it looks like that's not the server culture. Excuse me, to have that. What? Okay, do a little farming while we're here. So it's not as easy to show you my gift because, well, first of all, the person's probably already opened it and moved it from where I had left it, and also, again, we don't really have a system. And the warps are to main points of interest, like the shopping areas, not to be. We have warps that we can set to our own bases using the /home command, but that only works for you. Did build us a mob farm. So far, it's not very productive because we have a whole bunch of caves to light up, but we do get some stuff. So far, no zombie villagers. Sadly, that's what I'm looking for. So we have a name tag, golden apple, for Farmer Jeff when he arrives, because be a farmer to go along with our Fletcher. But so what I did to hopefully make it easier to separate out the villager when we ever get one from any other mobs is I have a chest boat in there, so in it. Usually when I come down here, there's either a zombie or a creeper sitting in it, but it's easy enough to destroy the boat and have it go into chests and kill whatever mob is there and on. If there is a zombie villager in there, even if they're not in the boat, I'm hoping I'll be able to kill whatever else is in there and get the boat in there with them. And then up here, and turn on the lights. Redstone lamps up here. For that purpose. So, not the most elegant mob farm ever. Definitely not the most efficient. But hopefully it will at some point get us and then start creating an actual village for our villagers. So far we just have the one Fletcher out here. Not yet have any. Hi there. The zombie villager we found on day 1. Day 1 meaning the day of the dragon fight. And I've been trading. And probably I should while I'm here. Just do a few chores. Probably plenty right there. You know what? I'll hang on to at least some sticks. And put the rest of these. Okay. So, that is where we're at here on the Solidera server. Schedule-wise, we have been having a really hard time getting on here together. So we've each done work when we're on. But we haven't made a whole lot of progress to not be. We did have the 4 horsemen show up, so now we have ourselves skelly horses. And I found us a dog. Haven't given it a name yet, but soon. And I set us up a pig farm and chicken farm. The main goal with the chicken farm was actually just to get feathers so that we could do written books. That was the sticking point on being able to do written books. We now have plenty of feathers, and we'll have plenty of feathers forever. And also, chicken. And both of these work by entity cramming. So need 8 million eggs. So that for the entity cramming rather than okay. And let me grab whatever actual we have. That in the smoker over here. Pig farm goes directly into smoker. Okay. Let's think what I will do over in this corner. Go. A good place for flowers. And we'll still have some growing to do, so I'm not that yet. What I'm gonna do is run back inside, sleep again. Oh, I got some GGs for getting that advancement. You. There we go. Bit. Okay. There's not a whole lot else to show here just because we haven't done a whole lot. So now we're going to jump over to the greenhouse. So let me switch to the burb screen again. Actually, thing. That's not muting me, right? Okay. It looked like it worked, but it doesn't. Again. Little check mark. I have to stream deck because wrong. Okay. That. Switch servers. Okay. There we go. So now on the greenhouse. On the greenhouse, our Secret Santa was entirely built. Since everybody's late game, really neat things. So we decided that we would make it that you could set off a maximum area of 16 by 16 in our base and request a build there. And it could either be something specific or left entirely to the person who drew our name. So mine was over on one of the beaches over this way. Let's see. Oh my. And I had said, you know, really anything, whatever you like. And it's so cool. Merry Christmas, nursing from Pillar. And of course, a quartz pillar as signature. Very cool pillar. Thank you. Oh, this is a neat little beach house. Love it. And I had said, you know, it could be anything that you think would fit in the Um, whether it's I think I gave a couple of suggestions, like a beach house of some kind, and this is perfect because you can see the area um, here, and you could add anything you wanted. Um, levels, bed in here if you wanted, or not. And I just love the transition from the sand, right? All the sandstone up to there. Thank you so much, Pillar. Actually, let me go into spectator for a moment. Have that on this server. Easier to get a full look. Ooh. Love the roof and the weather vane type on the roof. Scenery. So cool. Very awesome. There we go. That's to here so I can keep. Oh, I forgot to unsit the cat. Well, snowflake. Okay. Now, let me go show, because I do know since my Secret Santa person DM'd me to say thank you. I did it. So I can go ahead and show I made for my Secret Santa, which was now the statue I built on Titancraft was different than anything I've done before, but it was also like just copying a skin pixel by pixel, and adding the Santa hat. The only thing I really designed there was the Santa hat. This one, I had a hard time coming up with something at first that, oop, here we are, that would fit Snooper's base. Santa, use this portal. I shall, thank you very much. Which, can I just say, I love the artist portal connection thing. That is amazing. I love it. That is what I ended up building. Because Snooper's base is a tulip farm. So what she asked for was just anything that anything that the person who drew her name could think of. They'd like to be able to see it from the ground. This little lookout area was already here. So I went digging around for. Initially, I was looking for anything like Netherlands related, because of course this sort of scene very much Netherlands. But when I was finding for structures, nothing looked like it would really fit. I, by the way, went a little over 16 by 16 because when I was mapping out the base, I literally was mapping out the base is 16. But then there's a spout and a handle. So I did say I went a little over, and if you want me to, I will trim it back so that it's a base rather than a watering can. But she said she was like So what I ended up finding when I just basically looked for things to do with tulips, I found a lot of kind of cross stitch patterns. And there we go. That gave me something to work with, to try to figure out how to capture tulips in a pixelated format. Counted cross stitch patterns are great. They don't translate directly to Minecraft necessarily. I mean, this one sure did, but you would have to go much bigger scale for that to work. But it at least gave me a starting point. And so I made some tulips in a watering can with a bunch of leaves coming out in all the directions. And of course, the really fun thing with this type of build is making sure it works from all directions. Failed to do with Will's statue because I was building it inside the present, because I built up the walls of the present first as a spoiler wall. This was one of the hardest parts, actually, was the spout of the watering can. I finally settled on tough as the right thing for it. And I think the lighting effects work better from a distance than they do up close. So let me get back down. Things doing. Can't see it from quite here. From here you can. They might the lighting effects might not quite work for here either. So calcite might have been overdoing it. But I was trying to do some gradient and light and shadow. Where have we been? You're doing dishes. Welcome back. We went to the Solidera server, and saw that I had gotten a whole bunch of really cool things, including some sniffer eggs and some pitcher pod and torchflower seeds, which I went ahead and planted and got the advancement. Meanwhile, there were a whole bunch of other things too. Cannot remember them all. A whole bunch of potions and things. And what Lady Vivian and I gave to our Secret Santas was Furious cocktail kits. So shulker boxes with all of the splash potions to get the Furious cocktail advancement, and then a bucket of milk after you're done. Which, if the person doesn't care about the advancements, then they just have a whole bunch of potions. After looking at the gift that I received, there were some empty slots left in those shulkers. We probably could have filled those in with more like fire resin healing or something, but did not think of it at the time. And then we came to the greenhouse, where we are at Snooper's base, because I had Snoopers. Hello, Pillar! And we're going to go back to my base now, so I can show you what Pillar built for me. Let's see, back down this way. Fly around the tree. So Bonquisha and Pillar, that begs the question, have you seen the builds received from your Secret Santas yet. Have. Awesome. Get some more rockets. So, Bonquisha, oh, you haven't, because you haven't did laptop. That makes sense. So I had blocked off this area of beach and basically gave carte blanche to whoever drew my name, who turned out to be Pillar, to do anything that they thought would fit the area. So we have this like lookout that has the beachy feel down here with all the sandstone. And then you can go outside and it's like a lookout area. So you can see what's going on out here at multiple heights. And could really make anything from this. If you wanted to add like a bed just to have it be a place out here, I actually might make some like along the beach because I have not done any area yet. That's one of the reasons I get to just a build so that maybe I would get some ideas because I didn't have any. The closest bed is gonna be here if I still have one. And I may not. No, not. And get back up top and back to hello. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm all confused. Populated. Leaving the Trouble Trio's base. Wrong way. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, this is bad. Badness. Uh-oh. Looks like I have bars, but certainly doesn't seem like it. This was happening to me earlier today too, so I'm guessing the connection in this area. Got so lost trying to get to and from that build? Yeah, because it's in the middle of nothing. Sorry about that. Hi there. And now I'm down to 1 bar. So I should probably log out. Super laggy last night as well. Yeah, I imagine it's like everybody and their second cousin got games and streaming subscriptions and everything else for Christmas and testing them all out and straining the internet just in general. Would be my guess. Path overland. So, and Pillar, I had started on Titancraft, and my Secret Santa, we had a place where the way it worked there was entirely like mod magic. would take a written book, write down a couple of things that we would be happy to receive, and once we signed it, it magically disappeared and went to mods, who I think probably matched us up, because it really seemed from the other folks I talked to who were like trying to figure out what they were doing for their Secret Santas, it really sounded like they had taken some care to try to match people up with um, things they would be comfortable with doing and or good at doing. So I had suggested either a whole bunch of acacia logs, um, an actual acacia tree, which is going to be huge. And acacia trees are a pain to farm. Anywhere on the planet that somebody will have invented a farm that can actually deal with them. Craft. That was one suggestion. The other suggestion was just, an hour or two of your time to help with lighting up caves. So what they gave me was a shulker of acacia logs, a shulker of acacia leaves, and a shulker of torches, as well as a couple of ancient debris, or deep slate diamond ore. Plus, they took the time to go to my Twitch page to learn more about me and saw that I'm a writer. And so they made a donation to a charity called 826 National that supports writing programs for youth. And I am just so over the moon that somebody chose to do that. Everything on all the servers has been so much fun, and everybody's been so thoughtful, so many different ways. And it's so interesting to see the different take the server has on things. Yeah. It definitely, each server, I've said this before and I'll say, server very much has its own. Like, not every server does a Secret Santa. And the ones that did all did it very different ways. So for Greenhouse, we did things where you had to come to our base, do the build, right? And on the Solidaris server, you had to deliver your gift to the person's base. So in both cases, part of the gift is kind of that you get to see each other's bases, which is really awesome and fun. And then on Titancraft, everything was done in the Christmas Village area. All the presents are, but the actual present might be somewhere else. Like, the person whose name I drew asked me, well, they gave me a couple of options to do either build a statue or some other build in Statue Valley, which is a for building statues. And so what I ended up doing was build of their Minecraft skin with a Santa hat on, because I didn't know what to build. Had no ideas. Now that I've seen some of the builds other people did, now I have some better ideas for the future if something like that arises again. So I hope they liked it. But what I did for the Christmas Village area was just built a present, and inside I put a shulker. They had, one of the other things they had said was, or 100,000 cherry logs. But I will get you a bunch of cherry logs. So I mostly filled 2 shulkers with cherry logs, left one space open in each. For the shulker that was in the Christmas area, I put a written book inside with the quotes of the statue in Statue Valley, and then at Statue Valley, I put another shulker with mostly cherry logs, and had some efficiency 5 mending breaking shears huge. Um, so it's I really have just enjoyed this season so much on all three servers. Some of you may have heard me say in the past that I have sort of a weird relationship with Christmas in that it's not my holiday anymore, technically, since I'm pagan. But my family still celebrates it, and I still enjoy the secular side of it. Taking the time to come up with gifts for one another, festive things. So experiencing the different ways these servers in particular have approached it, fun. So yeah, that's why are you like this, Twitch, Twitter, and internet? Dish is done, tea acquired, relaxing commence. Awesome. And thank you so much, Pillar, for that build. That was so awesome. And I'm sorry for getting you lost. Probably should have put some signs like Snoopers did at her base to make life easier. If it, sorry. And thank you to whoever my Secret Santa was on the Solidera server. On there, it appears you don't reveal who you are after the fact. And thank you to Aaron on Titancraft. All have been amazing, all in unique ways that have been really enjoyable. And hello, Pillar. Welcome to the game. Can I come see what your Secret Santa built? If not, that's fine. Sure? Okay. Looks like I have decent connection again, so want to fly in the nether. Maybe not. Maybe I'll take it a little. Not. You are also down the east tunnel, so not that far. A little closer to us than Owl, I think. That was other side. Oh, the other side of Owl. Okay. Weren't you and Owl also kind of near each other last season? Or is it just that season 3's been a long one, so I'm just running it all together? There's Owl. There's Pillar. Oh, this is your first season here. Okay. I don't know why well, see, because it has been a long... It's not registering that you weren't here for... Hi! And that just made me realize, because this is our third Christmas on this season. So we have actually gone longer. Craft season 9. Ooh. Oh, they made you this fountain. Oh, that is so cool. And oh, and you have a farm underneath. So did they make the farm, or did you have a farm and you asked for them to cover the farm with something? And it looks like it's a pumpkin and or melon farm. You you asked for a farmhouse. Okay, that is so cool. How do you get inside? That over here? Oh, it goes right to there. Cool. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess this was um Jimbo? Jimbo or Keyberg? Very cool. Very cool indeed. Thank you for letting me come see. Let's see if I can not be silly and jump on Hypercube on the way back. Is your second Christmas on here? Full? So you only joined this season as well, Bunquisha. And that seems impossible to me too, but probably for the same reason, simply because it has been a long season. So it seems like you've both been here forever. Yeah, how about we don't try flying in the nether, having lag issues. I need to figure out what to do about that mini HUD. I don't like having it up in the upper left corner like that. And mainly for light overlay on here. On the Solidera server, we don't have the H. Oh! Thank you. And then, okay, well thank you very much. Bonus gift. Learning how to turn off the mini HUD. On here, I mostly use it just for the light overlay. Even though I have yet to figure out how to make that even work. I understand it to work. But at least it gives me the light level of the block I'm standing on. I should check and see if the light overlay mod that I'm used to has updated to 20.2. Although they'll probably jump ahead to 0.4 or 0.5 at this point. On the Solidera server, I use it for the coordinates as well because I know over the hotbar like we do here. All right. I think that is it. That was my entire plan for this stream, was just to check out all the Secret Santas on all 3 servers. We have done that. I think I'm going to call it. Say, thank you very much for watching, for hanging out, for chatting. And I'm going to see who paid. Okay. We have some options here. If we want to stay within Minecraft, we've got a couple of folks. We've got Domino Effect and Bruno Danny. We've also got Skiz and Impulse playing Phasmo, if anybody's looking for scary stuff. Oh, Octorok's also doing Minecraft. Any preferences in the chat?
Together, everyone sing, bro.
And Frill is doing something called Arizona Sunshine. Frill has the stream labeled as 18+. He'll be heading off of Twitch. So, Pillar, do you have any preference? And I should probably... You have left the game as well. Hearing none, and if nobody has any suggestions, I may do the same as I did yesterday and just not raid out. I'm probably gonna go over and watch Skiz's Phasmo run, but I'm not sure I want to raid with potentially nobody else. So I think I will just call it for a night and say thank you all very much for hanging out, for watching, for chatting. Thank you again, Pillar, for the amazing build. Thank you to us on the Solidera server and to well time. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope everybody has had wonderful and safe holidays and safe